Well, that's what happened according to an African folktale. Make of it what you will. Many, many years later is where you come in, 50 kilos and counting. You could have been born on land, but you weren't, so your lungs are put to the test straight away and you can only get about 30 seconds from them. Currently, you and your mum are alone together, so you can build a strong bond, ensuring she will actually care about you. She's your only food source for now, giving up her usual nighttime grass feast to spend all day pumping you full of weight gain. After you spend a week being licked, nuzzled and scraped, Mum decides to get you your first chew toy. Sort of. You have to share the rivers and lakes with Nile crocodiles, and as long as an adult is around, they have to be tolerant of you. But you don't have to be tolerant of them, so casually start nibbling away at one's tail. This is the start of a long, ongoing coexistence between you and the crocodiles, which, for one of you, probably them, may not end well. After 2 weeks with only Mum, you've built up a strong enough bond to be worth defending, and it's time to head off to the rest of the pod. There's around 30 other hippos there, and you and Mum take your place with the other females of the group. She's very protective of you, but still needs to eat, so having decided you're strong enough, pops onto land to munch down some tasty grass. You're on your own now for the first time. What could possibly go wrong? If given the chance, a male wouldn't bat an eye at making your mum available for breeding again, so you're in a bit of trouble. He approaches using his ritualistic head-on attack style, but forgets one key thing. Always check your blind spot. Right, this time you're going on land with Mum. She can eat without worry and you can start to dabble with some solid food. You're born with sterile intestines, so before you're actually able to digest the grass, you need to get yourself some bacteria to help. And the best place to get it is your mum's intestines. Now you're well on your way to fully unlocking the ability of grass consumption, but it's not until around 8 months that you put it to full use, no longer relying on Mum for any food. You are now a sub-adult hippo. It's the night time, so you're on land grazing alone, as you do every night. Your massive canines play no actual part in eating, only being used during combat. After your 5-hour feast, it's time to head back to the river. You enter through the usual spot, past some steaming piles of territory marking, and can now, using your conveniently located eyes, ears and nostrils, spend the next 16 hours almost completely submerged, still perched up next to Mum and the other females, and any other kids she decides to have. Although hippos all pile up together, you don't form any actual social bonds with anyone except your mother. That's just the dominant bull spreading his ego. He's claimed this stretch of river as his territory, granting him access to all the females there. Other bulls are allowed to stay if they bend the knee, but won't be able to mate unless they can best him in combat and take the territory. Muck spreading is thought to be about marking territories, but it also happens on land where there are none, so it may not be the only purpose. This seems like a good time to go to the cleaning station. You hold your breath, head down under and open wide. This gives the local fish an opportunity for a nice snack whilst you get a thorough deep clean. The copious amounts of dung flung into the rivers is also thought to provide vital nutrients to the fish, therefore benefiting any other animals that eat them too. After your deep clean, you decide to get some rays before it gets too hot. Oh, don't worry, that's only blood sweat, which luckily is just horrendously named, being neither blood nor sweat. Skincare is a top priority, so you secrete this unique fluid which keeps your skin cool and moist whilst absorbing UV radiation, protecting you from sunburn. It also has antibacterial properties which help heal the wounds you typically get fighting other hippos. Or apparently a pack of confident lions thinking they can take you because you're a bit smaller. You could try your luck on your own, bit risky, honk over the adults and let nature run its course, or take the simplest option. Sub-adulthood is fairly relaxed with a few threats here and there, but it's when you hit breeding maturity that everything can really kick off. You are now an adult hippo. One gigantic, behemoth, mega river horse. As a walking hydraulic press, you no longer need Mum for any protection, meaning that blood sweat might come in handy. You're now male and want to make an important life decision. You head over to a Nile crocodile minding their own business. This isn't the important decision, it's just a quick and easy way to warm up for it. Currently, it's the dry season when the rivers are low and the mating is high, leading to the most aggression between hippos. The only way you'll be able to mate is if you take out the old dominant bull over there. Of course, you could just bend the knee, but being an ambitious youth, you decide to be heroic. Well, that didn't go to plan, and now you're banished from the pod. That's okay, you're made of thick skin. Literally, 2 inches thick, and whilst we're on it, may as well mention that all that mass actually consists of very little fat, and is mainly pure muscle. Using all that muscle, you drag yourself upriver looking for a new pod to hang out with. Can't be too long or your skin will start to crack. You trot away, destroying all the ground on which you walk until you pick up the fresh scent of another pod. Again, there's a dominant bull who is skeptical of outsiders, so the way you get around this is by now being female. Of course, you could have also just bent the knee and gone to hang out with the other loser males. After having your nightly graze, you take your place among the other females of the group till Chungus Chungus decides to make an appearance. It's a good time to mate, so your calf is born in the wet season. You both perform the traditional mating ritual, then 8 months down the line you take off and find a secluded spot to form a strong bond with your new calf. This is not a good combination. Your territorial and motherly instincts clicking, causing you to chase down the perceived threat. Surprisingly, unlike your closest relatives, whales and dolphins, you can't actually swim and instead just sink due to your dense bones and muscle tissue. This means to get around in water, you actually have to run and push off the floor. Halfway down the river, you realise this is a lost cause and make your way back. You've made your point about being one of the most dangerous animals in the world. Upon returning, you realise something's missing. Mum did teach you not to let your kids out of sight. After a long day, you're back with the pod for a nap. A natural reflex allows you to bob up for breath every 4 or 5 minutes without waking up. I heard a migrating wildebeest will do it though. It's been a rough time lately, so this is a good opportunity to have a bit of fun. The wildebeest accept that a few of them won't make it across the river thanks to a certain pesky predator, unless you turn up and give them a hand. As the dry season comes around again, you're struck with drought, overcrowding and increased aggression. With your increased size and experience, you now fancy your chances against this dominant bull, so you're now male again. Quick warm up, then you take your battle position. With your mouth open nearly 180 degrees, you charge each other, locking teeth and trying to inflict the winning bite. Sadly, it hasn't gone your way. You're not dead, but you are banished from yet another pod. I guess not everyone can be the dominant bull. Time to head up the river and look for a new pod. Come on, I know you're mad, but you don't have to take it out on them. Just because you're the bigger one. Imagine what your life would be like if you were born as a crocodile instead.